Today's video is brought to you by Bella. Welcome back to Reevie's workshop. Yesterday I made some steps in preparation for taking a subframe out. For example, I took the brake lines off the proportioning valve, the ones going to the right front and the left front. This here is actually the brake line going to the left front wheel. Comes off the proportioning valve, snakes under the car, and there's also a screw for a mount that goes onto the subframe. Goes under the car and comes out and it meets up with the brake hose here. And there's also a bracket that attaches it to the subframe to keep it from rattling. So what I did do was I kept the brake line in there between the subframe and the exhaust pipe because it was too hard to get to. So I kept that brake line in place. I will change it when I do drop the subframe. Now looking on the other side, I've simply just disconnected the brake line from there, and it will fall out also when I drop the subframe. So now let's go get the engine crane and get that put in place and hopefully drop this thing. Let's bring this further out. As that's moved to a 1/4 ton slot, let's see if we can bring this thing down and see how this is going to work. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be taking out this bolt, and this bolt. So all three of those here, and the same on this side. This bolt's here, and this bolt's here. So once those three come out, the subframe should fall right out. Also, before I forget, there's a bracket here and here, and the same here and here that has to come off also. So all three bolts over here are out. So you see this here's a subframe, and I'm working on the bolts on the driver's side right now. It's gonna come out any second. And there we have it. Everything looks good so far. Let me try to get this thing out of here. Hang this caliper up. Get this thing out of the way somehow. Beautiful. Out of the way without killing myself. So these are the two subframes. I have the one I just took out and the newer one I got from Eric. And when you look at this mount here and this mount here, you can see, like, looking dead at them, you can see that they're both in the same, they're both in the same position. You know, they're both just straight out, and so that's good. This is the undamaged side. Now, if my theory is correct, which I believe it is from describing it in the other video, you can see how this mount here is also looking straight out at you, whereas this one here is pushed. You can see it's aimed more towards the right. So let me see. You got this one here, and then you got that there. So with that there, it just tells me that yes, this subframe here did suffer an impact, and this whole part of the subframe was pushed inward, causing this this mount here to be pushed this way due to the force of this edge of it being pushed that way. So it knocked this bracket, this mounting point, push it over this way. So that's the best I could describe this. So hopefully you guys are seeing the same thing I'm seeing. So all right, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a good one.